Shovels for when people eventually die.
Yep. Frick, I never hit the start streaming button, the go live button on YouTube. I'm sorry about that.
Wait, then how did we get chat?
Twitch.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that when I was rewatching the VOD of my stream.
Yeah. I was looking at it and I'm like,
noticed...
why am I seeing nothing but Twitch chat when I'm usually seeing YouTube? And I was, oh shoot, forgot to hit the go live button. Ah, frick, I'm sorry.
Sorry, YouTube, you missed out on content. Follow us everywhere or you will continue to miss out.
Yeah, so basically we spent the first 5 minutes talking about the fan fiction that we were talking about at the end of the previous stream and how we didn't actually read the description even though it was right there on screen and got bait and switched and it sucked. And then and now we're in this storage facility. Lyra found her favorite brand of oats and we're trying to investigate everything else.
Well, that just goes to show I gotta draw my own, or write my own Alistair Fluttershy ship fic. Yeah, I think I already read this, though. Random junk. That was a total waste of time.
Yep, Goji Lion says he's pulling a double duty on both platforms. Rusty saying, we kept chat alive between the streams. We crossed the streams.
Oh no, you're not supposed to cross the streams! Oh god, sorry, I coughed. I wouldn't say that. Now we know there's nothing in those boxes. Hey, look at the positive side of things, guys.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Did you hear me whistle? It's not very good, but I did.
No, I didn't hear you whistle, dang.
Yeah, I don't think it could pick it up. Again, I'm very bad at whistling.
So Heather, what's a better name? Is it Pony Busters or Ghost Buckers?
Ghost Buckers, I think, is better.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe there's something good to eat in the fridge. It just looks like water bottles. And, like, maybe soda.
Bucking makes me feel good. We opened the fridge, but there was only some bottles of soda cider.
Honey, I'm mood dancer. We opened the fridge, but there was only some bottles of soda cider and a few bags of ice. I was hoping there'd be some fruits or vegetables to eat in here. Oh well, at least I can quench my thirst.
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna run over to Twitter and tell everybody to watch the gaming stream, too.
Oh, sure, I'll retweet it.
Just real quick. Time to play more Trial of Harmony. Did these guys have an ad? I think they did. I think it was these guys. There we go. Come join the fun. Hopefully I didn't tag the wrong person. That'd be embarrassing. Alrighty then, moving on.
Lyra, we don't know if that's... Well, like, why would it be, though? Shh. Huh? Much better. I just drank some frickin' booze. Soda was still busy? Sure it was.
Did Rusty is saying this the vote for Trial of Harmony won on both Twitter and Discord. Now I know it won on Discord by getting a total of 38%. On Twitter it tied with Mass Effect for 40%.
Yeah, you could have gotten gamer girl Petals on here today. But you didn't.
Yep, and that 38% was by one vote. The soda was still fizzy.
That's what I said. That really hit the spot. Soda was still fizzy. That would mean those bottles were put in the fridge recently. Well, I don't know. How long does soda in a can keep its fizz?
I'm not sure.
These shelves are stocked with grains, canned foods, and other imported snacks. If it's canned, it's probably good still. Well, for whatever reason.
Heather,
Candy's usually pretty good for a long time, too.
Yeah, Heather, this is random, but I would like to just, like, let you know that I'm grateful you're willing to do all this reading for me, because otherwise I'd wear out my voice.
It's no big deal. Especially since I don't know how good your Moon Dancer impression is. I don't even think I'm doing a Moon Dancer impression. I'm just kind of talking with a deeper tone. Can't exactly make a meal out of anything here. Not unless you eat corn straight from the can anyway. Yeah, where's the butter?
Oh god, I've had to do that. I had to do
you
that
actually, you made corn one time, and I said, hey honey, don't forget to make the corn. Hey honey, don't forget to make the corn. And I gave you the can of corn in front of you, be like, hey honey, don't forget to make the corn. And you brought us plates, I had the corn on it, and I ate a bite, and it was cold. I'm like, honey, did you not cook this corn? And you were like, no, I didn't know you wanted me to. And I'm like, I put the can right in front of you, said to make the corn as you were using the stove. I looked you in your eyes. And also, why wouldn't you? You don't just eat corn straight from a can. You put it in the pot, you warm it up, you melt butter in it and add some salt and pepper, and then you have some decent-ass corn.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. Because in any context where I've had canned corn, it was just served plain and cold. So I didn't know that.
We're not living in poverty anymore, Brony.
Yeah, I was living in it. Listen, I gotta tell the stream this, okay? What were the years? Between 2014, or no, 13, yeah, it was 2013 and frickin' 2015, I think. Yeah. And that was when I right got out of college and I couldn't find a job, and I'm hopping all over the place and in and out of homelessness, and I end up staying in Tampa with a family that was running the Grand Brony Gala. And when the gala was done and I still couldn't, and I was really going for a full-time position at a TV station there, and I didn't get the position, so I couldn't stay any longer. So I had to go back to my family up in New York. I actually made a video about it at the time. I think it was a moral of the story for last roundup. Yeah. So but I had all this canned food from when I was homeless that was just kind of stored up. And it was, there was a whole lot of corn there. And after I left, the family was like going through that room that I was staying in, doing something. Very grateful to them that they had took me in for so long. But I was going through that, they were going through that room, and they look under the bed, and they find like 12 cans of corn. And so they thought that I liked corn, because obviously it was very strange to just find 12 cans of corn under the bed. And they were like, oh yeah, so we thought you really liked corn. And I'm like, no, you've actually got it backwards. The reason I had all of that corn, that was the corn that was left over, because I had that when I moved in here, and I just and I had been homeless, and I was going through all of my rations, saving the corn for absolutely last, because I just did not want to eat that corn. And that was, and then of course I never had to eat all of the corn. So and then I forgot that I had the corn. And then from that point on, the next 3 or 4 times that I went to go visit that family, they would gift me a giant can of corn. And I was like, that's funny. Thank you very much. I love you guys. But yeah, that is the story of me and corn. Rusty says,
I remembered that story. It's been a while since you told that one.
Yeah, when y'all are saying corn, I'm hearing porn. What the frick? Oh my god. Oh my god,
no,
there's
Ronnie
so
does
much
not eat
corn. Let me see here. We got Christian Guru in the chat saying unopened regular soda typically maintains good quality for 6 to 9 months. Donut says canned will stay fizzy for years. And Paladin said to answer your question from the previous stream, Heather, no, my profile art didn't have anything to do with that anime that you talked about. I just picked it because it was the closest thing to my OC in my head. But
is it someone's fan art? And I feel like it's a little too close to be coincidence.
Let me look at this thing.
Like, you're saying you picked it. Did you just like search on Google?
Yeah.
I also was gonna ask about your fan fictions. Did you commission those works, or did you just find them on Google? Because I didn't see you credit the artist or anything, so I was curious.
You always gotta credit your artist, my dude. I've actually lost patrons because I am such a stickler for crediting your artists. You can't just come into my server and be like, hey, I found this cool art and copy and paste the photo into there. I'm gonna be on your case. Who made that art? Give me the link. We credit our artists in this dojo.
I feel like it's mostly just kids these days that do that kind of stuff. And I know that makes me sound old, but it really is like kids who don't really like know what exactly it means to take someone's art and like post it and not give credit for it. Because like you've seen like the stereotypical post where it's like, hey, credits to artists. I don't know who they are, but like they did a good job. And it's like, that means nothing. You just admitted that you took someone's art and you didn't care to see who made it.
I promise you that's always been a thing.
Yeah, and Google Chrome, like Google Lens is a thing. You can look at an image, like, and image search it, and I bet you could find the artist that
Google
way.
Lens has not always been a thing. But
true, but these days, no excuse.
Just taking the art and throwing it up on like Reddit or a forum of some kind and going, hey, look at this cool art that I found. I don't know who the artist is, even though I probably took this from DeviantArt, and the artist was where the artist freaking posted it was right there. I've seen that going on since the early 2000s.
Now, I've also seen someone put art on Reddit and be like, hey, does anyone know this artist? I found it on Pinterest, couldn't find the source, so if you know this artist, could you tell me? Because I want to commission them. That's a different kind of post. Like, if you're trying to find the artist, that's different.
Yeah. Donut saying reverse image search has always been a thing, or has been a thing for a very long time. And I'm looking at a Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant in another tab here, and I guess I see the resemblance in the outfit, but I have no way of knowing if that's actually that in the art that he used.
It looks pretty close, but you know, whatever. They probably like it's an OC or something, maybe, or maybe it's Fleur de Lis. Because it kind of has Fleur's colors.
And one more thing real quick before we get back to it is that I always wanted to make an animation where because the Grand Brony Gala had a mascot, had a pony OC, and it was called Sundancer. And I always wanted to make an animation of Sundancer, like bringing like a building-sized can of corn to Brony as a gift, like on a forklift or something, with the old Dr. Weird clip of gentlemen, I bring you more corn! Okay. Now then, let's move on in this.
Alright, the other half had various toiletries, soap, shampoo, toothpaste, and a few healthcare products like bandages and disinfectants. Hey, bandages don't expire! I don't know about soap and shampoo, but helpful for a small injury, but if some pony's life are in danger, yeah, you don't get to save people. They die.
Let me see. Okay, the door.
If I had to guess, this would lead to the staff room. Not that I see any staff around here. Locked, of course. You think whoever abducted us is behind that door? Why don't you kick it down and find out? I don't think it'd be that easy, Lyra. What if they were? What if they were? Investigation complete! I really thought there'd be more than just a few snacks in here, or at least something else useful that would help us escape. Yeah, but there's still a little more in here to investigate. Come on, Lyra. On the wall were lined up a variety of tools, from shovels to hammers, axes, and what appeared to be a stun gun.
I was about to say, that's a freaking taser.
Yeah, that is a taser. Why does the taser look weird, by the way? It looks like it's drawn on the wall, and the pegs are, like, coming out of it.
Oh, by the way, Donut, I saw you and a couple other people in the chat that were talking about some snow leopard. I'm just curious to the context of what the heck are you guys talking about a snow leopard for? Anyway, let's move on here.
What is this doing here? Well, it makes sense if this is just like a stock room. Maybe they just had to put their tools in the same place. An axe? Yeah. Why in a Christian would someone need an axe in a place like this? Chop down a tree, a shrubbery. Step back, says somebody. Huh?
Oh God. It's she whose name must not be spoken.
You aren't allowed in here, so please go away.
We're gonna get sued by Coco Chanel.
It's a parody name. It shouldn't be fine.
It really should. I cannot believe Hasbro folded to that. A parody name, and Coco Chanel's like, hey, you can't use that name. Yes, the frick I can. First of all, you're French. We're Canadian. I'd literally fight me.
I think they were just like, they have too much money. I don't even want to, like, argue.
Oh, God. I'm good. I would have been so happy. I mean, Hasbro was such a freaking tyrant on FanWorks. And, you know, we had a whole couple of years there where everybody was afraid to make fan animations because of Hasbro. And then the literal Nazi, I'm not even like being facetious about that. Coco Chanel was literally a freaking Nazi. Cologne fashion company from France is like, hey, you can't have a parody name of our brand, and Hasbro folds like they don't have a spine. That always got that type of thing always got under my gears so bad. Under my gears. I can't talk at all, Heather. I suck.
Without either of us realizing, a mare came up from behind. She looked timid, but completely on edge. We were just checking this place. We're not going to. You can't take these. Please just leave them alone and go.
Well, we already drank a soda.
Sorry. I'll pay for that later. Moon dancer, ...
Mega Analink fan is they couldn't just rename her from Coco to Coca. And, like, I suppose they could, but the pun is in the Coco Chanel. Coco Pamel. Pamel is, I think it's a saddle type or a part of a saddle. Yeah, the Pamel is what you hold on to at the front of the saddle to like hold on to the horse. So that's the pun there, is Coco Pamel, after Coco Chanel, the fashion brand, and they named her that because she's a fashion pony.
He's trembling. I don't know how we can de-escalate.
Let's see here.
Oh shit, I don't remember her name. What's the commotion, Coco?
Oh, that's Saffron Masala. Here's what I just can't remember her voice. If you want to compete, you must follow the trends.
Sing the
that's
song.
The key. Yeah, but that's where she was from.
They did. She's drawn very well. She is so pretty.
The art in this game is pretty good.
This taller mare, have I seen her before? You might have eaten her food.
Have I?
Well, two pennies entered the market, and I'm just making sure nobody touches these things. Thank you for keeping guard on the tools, but you can stop now. I'm doing more of a Sakura voice. I just can't remember what she talked like.
Yeah.
What do you say if we introduce ourselves to the two mares? Oh, all right. I'm Coco Pamel, just a dressmaker from Manhattan.
The name is Saffron Masala. Nice to meet you. Cocoa vanilla and saffron masala. I believe it'll make us 15 ponies in total.
Donut said she had a basic East Indian accent, and Christian said, I think saffron masala is gonna kill first. I don't know why, she just gives me the vibes.
I've been thinking about this game and kind of thinking of what the which characters relate to, like which character in the first Danganronpa. If they're doing like a 1-to-1, which it doesn't seem that way. They've already gone and like, it's not completely an indoor setting. There's characters that just don't line up or line up with multiple. I have my theories, and I'm gonna keep them to myself because I might just know more of where this is going because I know Danganronpa, but I'm not thinking Saffron. I'm not thinking Saffron yet.
Let me ask you this real quick, Heather. When you played, or you didn't play, but when you watched the Game Grumps play Danganronpa, did the first person to kill, was that the person that you expected to be the first person to kill?
Let me think now. I guess, I will say the first person I expected to die was the person to die. There was a bit of a twist in there. There really was an indication on who would be the first killer, really. It'll be obvious when you go and investigate it and go to trial who it is, because the first trial isn't supposed to be hard.
Yeah. Because I watched the Grumps play that game with you, and that, from what I understand, the first person that died, that was a murder at the very end of it, but ultimately it was also more like an assisted suicide.
No.
That was the tennis
I think you're
player.
thinking of a different... Yeah, that was different. I feel like that, and that wasn't the first kill of that game, and that wasn't the first game. That wasn't the first Danganronpa game. That was the third.
Well, I just revealed how much I frickin' know about Danganronpa.
I was very excited for Danganronpa 3 because I actually knew Danganronpa before the Grumps. I watched Cinnamon Toast Ken play 1 and 2, and I looked into other things about it, but when Game Grumps started playing it themselves, and you got to experience it with the Game Grumps, I got into it again. And it's fun, it's interesting. I'll watch Game Grumps play games I've already played or I already know like the beats of, because I want to see them react to things in the games. So I've basically seen Danganronpa 2 play out like 2 times, maybe 3, because I watched Cinnamon Toast Ken play it, and I watched Game Grumps play it, and I think there might have been someone else.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. At Mega Annie Link fan said, it's nice to see a parody or inspired fan crossover content that doesn't do 1-to-1 to a T. At that point, it just feels like plagiarism.
I suppose so, huh? But there are certain beats that I expect it to hit, because Danganronpa trials, if you guys know Danganronpa, the trials kind of follow a formula. It's certainly not the same archetypes committing the same crimes, but I mean, can I get kind of spoilery, Brony? I mean, I'm kind of.
We're not playing that game, so go ahead.
So either the second or the third trial of every Danganronpa game is always a double murder. There's always a double murder. So like a couple more characters get killed out, and there's always gonna be an assisted suicide. There is always an assisted suicide as well. In the first Danganronpa, it was Sakura. In the second, I suppose it was what's his name, Nagito? The Ultimate Lucky in Danganronpa 2. And Danganronpa 3, I guess, yeah, the tennis player was just kind of like, guess you could kill me. I don't really value my own life. But yeah, there was a lot of instances where it's like, and also freaking, what's his name? The ultimate evil leader, whose name I forget. He was a little shit. But he also kind of like wanted to die. But yeah, the Danganronpa is going to have those beats, so you can expect that to happen. It's how it happens that is going to be interesting.
You know, this might be one of those things that ultimately, like, I personally can't handle. I like all these characters, Heather, and I don't want to see any of them die.
Ronnie, I'm sorry, but this is the killing game. That is the entire point, is to kill.
Yeah. And it'd be one thing if it wasn't, like, in actual Danganronpa, I don't like any of those characters. I don't care what happens to them. But I like my ponies.
Well, some of them are about to get unlikable.
Let's see here.
Oh, Celestia, your food is amazing. I still dream about that biryani?
Biryani, I think. We can assume it's an Indian food, which we also don't know that much about.
I can't remember the last time I had Indian. Are there any Indian? You know, yeah, there's this place here that does Indian we gotta go back to. The one time I went there, it was great.
Yeah.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. Though the restaurant is run by me and my father, I don't feel great taking all the credit. I'm sorry. It's fine, a common mistake.
Yeah, your dad's kind of a dick, so keep him in the kitchen. It's called cooking, not cook-queen.
I don't talk about food. It makes me hungry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
Media Cannibal says my favorite Danganronpa character is Leon.
Oh, Leon. I would say my favorite Danganronpa characters are Gundam, and I'm saying her name. It's not Itadori. It's not Imadori. Izuki, the little punk rocker from Danganronpa 2. I think Danganronpa 2 is again my favorite. Like, it's always the second game in this series of things. I like Danganronpa 2. I like the island setting. I liked a lot more of the characters. Don't get me wrong, there was characters I found intriguing in Danganronpa 3 and 1. I'll always love Byakuya. I love me a rich little fuck. But I think Danganronpa 2 was my favorite installment.
Yeah. So, and also, Donut posted this snow leopard that he drew on stream in the chat. That's awesome. You can definitely post your links. I highly encourage it. I don't know if I can show this on stream, though, so I'm not going to risk it that much, but I thought it was funny what you wrote.
I want to see it. I gotta
send
find
it to
the
you.
stream now.
I'll send it to you on Discord. Hang on. And, but what he said about it's kind of funny. Where the heck is the chat? There it is. He said, goes to draw a sexy reindeer, goes wrong, becomes a sexy snow leopard, Merry Christmas. Donut, how the frick do you mess up drawing a reindeer so badly that it becomes a snow leopard? That's, like...
I like it. I reposted it.
Hey, Donut! Seeing you draw a leopard just made me think of something. You should draw Derpy from K-pop Demon Hunters, and you can make it sexy if you want to. But it's kind of hard to make that face sexy. But I am willing to see you do it.
Also, isn't that a boy tiger?
Yeah, he can draw boys, or he can, like, gender swap it, but, like, he can draw boys. Donut can draw boys.
I've literally never seen him draw a male character.
He's drawn his OC.
Aside from that, I suppose. It's like, well, I guess. Let's see here.
And now I'm going down your Twitter feed now and liking things that I like. I always like it when he does the Alolan Vulpix or Ninetales. So poofy. That's why I took one of the stickers of it being in like what was that? A martini glass. Love it.
Okay, so let's see it. Let's go back to reading here.
Oh yeah, I already read this one.
Oh, don't talk about food. It makes me hungry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Oh, Celestia, why is that?
I cannot keep this accent.
I was, really focused on working on a dress.
Hold on, my feed isn't keeping up.
Sometimes I'm so focused that I tend to forget to eat or sleep.
You know what? Sometimes when you're devoted to the art, you do forget. I have had moments of forgetting. I don't think I forget anymore with Brony being around and making me food and stuff. But there have been, like, days in the past where I've forgotten to eat. Like, I think I told you about a time I was living out in the apartments with a Sweetie, and Sweetie is usually at work. But I was having a big work week, and I was streaming, and I was crocheting, and I lost a lot of weight that week. And I was like, I lost a lot of weight. I wonder why. I realized for like 1 or 2 days I had forgotten to eat a few times. And I'm like, oops. And like Sweetie was like, yeah, not the best way to lose weight?
Yeah, well,
big oops.
No, it's a decent way to lose weight, especially if you're trying to lose weight, just eat less. I miss being able to just go several days without eating.
That's not normal or healthy.
Yeah, but I also don't like being 30, 40 pounds overweight.
Oh, that's just not it.
Anyways.
Oh, I would love to cook for you, but there's no kitchen here for what I've seen.
I'm going back into VentureCorp. I cannot do an accent. Or at least whatever this accent is.
Accents are hard.
Oh, well,
yeah, and plus I'd have to actually study the accent. I haven't heard it in such a long time.
oh, well, at least we have food for a few days.
Yep. Media cannibals,
Maybe
yes,
once you
please show me your art. Everybody, show me your art.
I'm drawing a picture right now, in between reading lines.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull up your art on stream, but if you want to show it to me, show it to me.
Moon Dancer, I told you we'd have edible food here. And we have edibles. Let's get fucking high!
Look at her. She's looking at those oats again.
Oh yeah, she's so looking at those oats.
Hold on, are we sure it's even safe to eat?
It shouldn't be hard to tell. Give it the sniff test.
Well, I was checking the food here, and I haven't been able to find anything fresh.
So nothing's rotten.
It's only canned food, grains, and other junk food. Though I guess I can still work with this as long as there's spices somewhere.
Nah, it was made by white ponies. There's not gonna be any spices. Brony, what is masala?
It's a spice. And so is saffron.
It's literally a spice. It's not a spice. It's not a dish. Because we had like a Pokemon game where you would just get something called, I think, masala. And I was like, what is masala?
I'm pretty sure it's a spice. Let me double check. Yeah, it's spice.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a dish that primarily uses it.
Yeah. It's, it looks like it might be a bark spice, like, similar to cinnamon. But a very different flavor. I would guess similar in the flavor to like to cumin or maybe even curry powder. That's what it looks like to me.
All right. We haven't had curry in a long while either.
Yep. Let's see here. Ooh, Breakfast Man 2 says this is a full fan game. I'm not even in the My Little Pony community, and I'm going to watch this because I'm in the Danganronpa community. Can I have the stream
and we're
times,
starved
please?
for content, Danganronpa-wise. We are starved for content. That shit's been over for a bit.
Yeah. So Breakfast Man, thanks for tuning in. I hope you like the show here. We typically stream either Saturdays, 7 or 8 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time, or Sundays, 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Occasionally on Fridays. I'm a little bit all over the place, but you can count on finding me on a weekend day, usually between 7 and 9 to start. So follow the channel, follow the Twitch, follow the Twitter, and you'll see when we're going live. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, welcome to the show.
I like video games.
Yep, this is my wife. She's crazy. Don't listen to anything she says.
He called dibs.
That's right. You can simp for me if you want, but not her.
You can simp for me through him. So there's really no vegetables or fruits here, right? What about that door, though? God, no fruits or vegetables? Well, my diet is out the fucking window. Fuck it, I'm just gonna be fat forever.
Oh, that? Sadly, the door is locked. We couldn't enter it no matter how hard we tried. Great, yet another mystery. Just get the fucking Earth Pony dude and have him kick it! Regardless, if we're trapped, at least we are guaranteed to last for a couple of days, provided food is divided equally, at least. There's 16 people!
Great, maybe they wanted to make sure we get all the food we needed.
There are a lot of freaking characters in this game so far.
Danganronpa starts with huge rosters because a lot of people fucking die.
Don't be ridiculous. Kidnappers don't care about the living conditions of their victims.
Well, that depends. Are they gonna hold us for money? Because they probably want us to be in good enough health to sell.
They could even leave the victim to starve for all they cared.
There's a lot of kidnapped victims here. What about these tools? Surely a kidnapper wouldn't provide the victim any means of escaping either.
I don't know anymore. The situation has been really confusing.
You might want to just eat. Like that'll help your brain function a little bit better.
Yeah, you're confused, scared, and hungry.
I mean, I don't think you can really use these tools for escape.
Yeah, they're for murder.
Paladin saying, Brony, here's an idea for a stream. And we were just talking about this. You and Petals could read fan fictions you like live. That way we could hear your reactions. That might be fun. I actually had an idea like that years ago, and I think I might have even tweeted about it, where I was like, oh, you know, that's another show I would like to, I think would be fun to do, would be, and I'd call it the book club or something like that. I feel like there was a show similar for a brief period of time, way back in the days of Everfree Radio, but
God, I never listened to that.
I did. There were a few good shows on there. I especially liked the Cutie Art Crusaders. That was a fun show. Stay Brony, my friends. I loved that one too. Here we go.
But the fact that they made some tools accessible for everyone. Something makes me think that we're meant to use them.
Hey, maybe we can cut down that door.
What? But why would I even want to use a stun gun?
Hey, that's a good point.
I would use the stun gun to short out any electronics I found. Eventually, one of them's gonna open a door.
I was gonna use it on short fuse.
Ha!
But having these tools, wouldn't it also be a liability for our kidnappers? We could use these to seriously injure them. It doesn't make any sense to me.
When are we gonna meet the Monokuma of this game? I want to know who they use. Is it just gonna be Cozy Glow?
Or Starlight.
Yeah, but no. It needs to be like, maybe it'll be Spike. I don't know. It's hard to beat a freaking monochrome fucking bear.
That's funny. Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of something small, cute, and mascotty for this.
You're right, and my apologies. That was a ridiculous theory.
No, I think you're onto something.
Huh?
So far, we've been thinking of this like a normal kidnapping situation. But that doesn't explain everything we've encountered so far. It makes me believe something more sinister is coming next.
More sinister?
Everybody please come to the hotel for an important gathering.
Before I could respond, a sudden voice echoed through the store, like if it came from a magic speaker. It's called a radio system. It had a childish ring to it, as if it came from a phone.
Oh god, it is
boy.
Cozy Glow.
Yeah, I thought there was no other, there's nothing else that quite fits Dangan, like Monokuma, than maybe Cozy Glow.
Breakfast Man 2 saying, I don't know anything about My Little Pony besides the obvious being horses and the power of friendship and Spike. Well, I'll tell you this, Breakfast Man, so far, the characters in this game have been pretty close to their characters in the show. So I don't think you're gonna miss a whole lot. Like
But if you
like,
want to
would you-
watch the show, by all means,
yeah.
it's all on YouTube.
Hey, who said that? I don't like this, not one bit.
My heart sank as I processed the announcement. It didn't feel like a request. It was an order.
Hotel? But it was just closed for a moment. Closed a moment ago.
It's time to go in.
Do you think we should go?
Paladin says, or it could have been one of the CMC.
Who would? Well, maybe it's Sweetie Bot. Because, like, Monokuma is a little robot. At least in one of the games he was.
That'd be funny.
Hold on, are we sure we want to comply with whatever they're saying?
Well, how else are we going to get any more information on what the hell's going on?
I'll get this.
Failure to attend.
No, it's supposed to be a foe, honey. I'm closest to a foe.
You act like one for sure.
Oh, shut up, Mini Philly.
Failure to attend will result in immediate punishment, so don't make me wait.
I say it better.
Burning Donut says, remember, 2026 is going to be the year of the horse. Hey, I was born in the year of the horse.
Dude, 2020 was supposed to be the year of pussy out because skirts and shorts were only getting shorter, but then it stopped because of COVID. Now we don't get the year of pussy out.
Uma Musume and MLP are going to be hot next year. Maybe I'll have a revival too. I don't know.
We should have a Chinese New Year stream.
Yeah. Let's see here. Breakfast Man says, I actually have seen a lot of MLP, but it was a long time ago when I was younger, so I know the main cast pretty well. Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any of the main cast here. It's all side characters.
Yeah.
Punishment? That voice, it was now threatening us.
I don't want to die for being disobedient. I have to go.
You don't know if you're gonna die.
Paladin said your voice was too sexy for the Monokuma.
What? No, it wasn't. That was a customer service voice. Dude, are you gonna be turned on when I answer the phone at work?
Oh God, yeah. Well, oh, she ran off.
Coco Mel didn't hesitate to leave us.
Yeah. Coco should die, but she's probably not for a hot minute.
Saffron Masala ran after her and left us alone.
That announcer sounded like a filly.
See, Brony? Philly, so I gotta voice it.
I'm pretty sure it was a trick, like a voice-altering spell. The only time I've heard of ponies changing their voices was with those flowers from the Everfree Forest.
Hey! Reference.
There's no way an actual filly's involved in this. It's just
creepy to think about. I fail to think that, like, the poison joke is the only thing that can alter a voice in this universe. Go ahead, Brian.
Ladies, apologies for interrupting, but I believe your presence is already requested somewhere.
Despite his usual composure, Fancy Pants' tone carried an edge of urgency.
Oh, Fancy Pants, are you gathering every pony?
We don't want to find out the true extent of our captor's malice. I advise we simply follow along.
Right, sorry. Let's go, Moondancer.
I think I got a solid sketch here.
Punishment, that's what the voice said. Something so simple yet so ominous. What could it possibly mean? Wasn't just the punishment hanging over us now. There was still the hotel, the dome, the kidnapping. None of it made sense. I didn't have all the answers yet.
We haven't had any answers yet. We had nothing but questions.
We finally made our way to the hotel, which was indeed open. Inside was almost every pony present with a few missing. They shared our same look of uncertainty. But as I kept looking into the crowd, I couldn't find the pony who had called us. Well, you don't know what they look like.
You stay here. I'll gather the remaining ponies.
Fancy Pants left immediately. Hey, Thunderlane, why are you just, like, up in my grill right now? You need to back off. Like 6 feet, my dude. 6 feet. COVID is still a thing.
Who called us? Where are they?
Are we finally meeting our kidnappers? We entered the hotel, but we haven't found any pony.
Oh, great. A freaking prankster. Typical.
Shut the fuck up. You're gonna be the first to die.
Sorry for being fashionably late, but I'm here now.
What's with this guy?
1, 2, 3.
Thunderlane counted under his breath.
All right, 12 of us are here.
Who are we missing? Are we missing Limestone?
I actually don't remember everyone who's supposed to be here. I reckon seeing 15 of us here when I first woke up, there's still 3 missing. Really? Did they not get the memo or something?
3 missing. Fancy Pants appeared, levitating Limestone in an aura of magic. Yeah, Limestone.
I said put me down!
He unceremoniously dropped her on the ground, landing with a loud thud. With Limestone accounted for, that left just 1. And that pony was Sunburst! Oh shit, I forgot about him! Silver Star, have you seen this Sunburst? I don't know why I was gonna say the Sunburst. Whatever.
18 characters, God, that immediately means this is going to be an absolute bloodbath. And I mean worse than normal. Ah, frick. I'm not gonna have fun with this. Huh? I'm afraid I haven't.
We agreed to meet up later.
On cue, he finally burst through the doors, panting heavily.
I'm sorry, everyone. I thought I had seen something. So, does that mean every pony is here? I think so, yeah. Who called us here? Yeah, why summon us if you're not gonna even show up?
Pony, over there! We all looked to where Saffron was pointing, and what appeared in front of us was... Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Give me Cozy Glow. Oh, an animation, okay.
Or Sweetie Bot, Let's see. Nice pony butts.
It's Cozy Glow, the Alicorn amulet!
Woo!
Who called Cozy Glow? Somebody in the chat called it.
Yeah, I was saying it too, because there's nothing that quite matched Monokuma other than Cozy Glow. ... by the way.
Yeah. Breakfast Man, as a massive member of the Danganronpa community, I have seen, are you kidding, not 23 different killing games. Original summer, okay, yeah, that's a lot of them.
Brony, you're gonna have to compile the clips of when I was calling Cozy Glow to when Cozy Glow showed up.
The room fell into a dead silence when this little Pegasus wearing a strange amulet around her neck popped up. God, I want that as a necklace. I've seen it in merch, as merch a few times, and I'm always like, God, it's a little expensive, maybe later.
Forget about it. Next time we see it, yeah, I'll get it. Hey, anybody in the chat that we know, right? Because there's a few people that we know out there. And you guys are a lot more likely to go to Brony conventions these days than I am. Right? You see an Alicorn amulet, grab it. I will pay you back.
I'm looking up Alicorn amulet on Etsy like right now. I wonder
if
if I
only
found it on Amazon.
if only Silver Slinger still existed. He made a really good one that he would sell at his booth.
I bet he did.
Breakfast Man says, calling it now, she's being controlled by the necklace. So the necklace, if you remember, didn't really control, it just kind of made you crazy. It
was just a lot of power, and it just freaking overrode your senses.
Like when
Power
Trixie
corrupts,
had
guys.
it, Trixie wanted to beat Starlight and take over the town. The amulet just
you mean
made
Twilight?
No, I said.
You said Starlight.
Did I? Holy frick! I can't talk, guys. Trixie wanted to beat Twilight. Trixie wanted to beat Twilight and take over the town. The Alicorn amulet just sort of made her strong enough to do that, but then it sort of like warped her perceptions of reality. Didn't really do any controlling, it just made her crazy to an extent.
Someone's selling a 3D print of the Alicorn amulet for $20. No thank you.
I feel like you shouldn't be selling 3D printed stuff for that much.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know.
What is going on?
Golly, you all look so tense. Isn't this exciting?
Philly? What's a Philly doing here? Well, like Babseed isn't standing.
Well, there's one right
next
next to you.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You've got to be kidding me. A child? Really?
Well, she's not the only filly here. Maybe she got kidnapped too.
Well, I don't know, guys. Freaking kids can be cruel. Kids can be kind of messed up sometimes.
Yeah, we had to banish this one to hell twice.
Yeah. She got put in prison and then sealed in stone.
Or maybe she got lost.
Don't treat me like a child. Your group already has one.
You know what? I gotta redo that. Hold on, let me think of Cozy Glow's voice.
I'm gonna screenshot this face and use it as a reaction image.
Yeah, hold on. Let me try to think of Cozy Glow's voice. It's very cutesy, but very fake.
Hey, don't treat me like a child. Your group already has one.
I don't know, Brony, like which inflection? Higher, lower?
Oh god, because here's the thing, is Cozy Glow was based on Baby Doll from Batman the Animated Series, which was inspired by Shirley Temple.
I thought it was Darling Dimple from Cats Don't Dance. It's all kind of the same inspiration when you think about it.
Yeah, they're very, very... Darla and Donut said it as well. Yeah. Well,
let me see.
I didn't know about Darla Dimple. I knew about Babyface, or not. It wasn't even Babyface. It was
Baby Doll. Baby Doll.
Yeah, Baby Doll. Oh my god, I can't remember. I'm losing my freaking mind, guys. Like, I'm seriously starting to think I got Alzheimer's or something.
Let me try one more time.
Hey, don't treat me like a child. Your group already has one.
I think I'm just gonna go with a generic child voice until I really narrow this down.
Rusty says do a shift from fake cutesy and psycho.
Like how I talk to my cats. Hey, don't treat me like a child. Your group already has one.
Fuck you.
Yo, she's from Pony Boston. She's from Pony Boston.
Don't meet me out in the streets in freaking Buckland.
No, I have not seen Cats Don't Dance. I haven't seen this movie.
You wouldn't like it. I liked it, but you wouldn't like it because you don't like anything.
I like lots of things. I just don't like things that suck, and there's a lot more things that suck that don't suck. I don't know why this concept is so hard to understand.
You don't even like the cats, and they love you.
I love the cats. I just don't like the cats. Why is this so hard to understand? It's like you don't even try to understand me.
Oh my god, I understand you. I just think you suck. Man, this is a really good Alistair figure. Anyway.
Excuse me for asking, but who are you? Wait a minute. are you? Most importantly yet, what are your intentions? What? Do you think she'll just answer because you were so polite?
She might.
Something isn't right. Are you the one behind this?
Burning Donut, Nani? Cats Don't Dance is considered one of the best animated movies ever. That is a funny way to pronounce My Little Pony, the movie 2017.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Wait, are we sure we should be blaming a filly for a situation?
Yeah, like, that's not the mature response, man.
Gojuline says, wait, you love the cats, but you don't like them? Contradictory much? Listen, I love the cats, but last night...
You know, actually...
At 2 o'clock in the morning...
that you can.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, they were screaming in the hallway for 30 minutes until Heather went and locked them up in the laundry room for the rest of the night. And then today, and any other day, I had to put child locks on my freaking cabinets because they're getting into my food. And I don't like these cats. They drive me nuts. They're annoying.
I will defend that you can love someone but not like them. Like certain family members, you love them, but God, if you weren't family, you would not like them. You don't like them, you would not hang out with them because they're family. You tolerate a lot. So you know, I get it.
Well, aren't you all impatient? Fine, I'll entertain you.
I think I'm okay with that one.
My name's Cozy Glow. I'll be your lovely host for this little game. Isn't that just delightful?
Host, what are you talking about?
Plain. You're trapped here with no way out. Well, of course you'd already know that. Must be thinking, trapped. Can't be trapped here forever. How do I get out? Well, lucky for you. There is a way to escape from this dome. Way to escape?
Is that even possible? Oh, awesome! So, where's the exit door? I got a couple of ponies waiting for me outside.
There's no way it's that simple, you idiot. Hey, that idiot is right. It's actually pretty simple.
Ah! See, I told you. Hey!
In order to escape, you have to do just one thing, and that is... kill some pony else!
Kill each other?
You can't be serious. All right, that's enough. This prank isn't funny anymore. Murder. Isn't that a bit, perhaps, too grotesque?
Yeah, no pony will kill each other just because you ask them to.
Are we sure we should listen to what this filly is saying?
And what if we simply refuse to kill?
Interesting question. Guess you'll be here forever. Well, at least until I get bored and leave you without food or supplies. I only have so much attention to give to the daily life segments of this game, you know?
No, that isn't gonna happen. I'm a Wonderbolt. My team would notice if I'm gone. They would search everywhere just to find me. And I have to agree, as it's not possible to get away with kidnapping 15 ponies, especially if we consider the status of some of us. Many relevant figures gone without a trace. Surely that wouldn't go unnoticed.
expected this reaction, but it's fine. Let you in on a little secret. It's already been a week since you all have disappeared.
Eek?
Wait, ow! Simple, really. Once you were kidnapped, you were put to sleep until every pony else was gathered. And just today, you're finally allowed to wake up. But the thing is, no one came here to rescue you. So keep waiting for salvation. I'll enjoy watching your so-called harmony crumble into chaos.
Ooh, that was good.
I'm having fun.
A week?
Hearing that didn't sit well with my stomach, and it was not just from hunger. Does that mean we've been missing for a couple of days, and no one has come to find us? Hey, it's not like they didn't try. They probably just, like, have no idea. Like, how would I have guessed you were at this abandoned hotel?
Mm-hmm. By the way, Amethyst Majesty, how you doing? I didn't mean to go so long without seeing you.
Who was this filly? How did she get away with these abductions?
Christian says his theory is that they were all replaced by changelings.
Hey, that could be that's actually quite well fitting into the universe. Good idea. She could be teaming up with Tyrek and Chrysalis right now.
Mm-hmm.
But most importantly, what is it that thing on her neck? What is that thing on her neck? Yeah. A starlight oh god, okay, I guess I gotta voice her. That's enough, Cozy Glow! I'm Starlight Glimmer! I'm the worst character! Some pony shouted from the entrance. It was a mare who I hadn't seen before. Oh, she's gonna die. Oh, hey, Sunburst. It's your, not girlfriend.
Yeah. Starlight?
I was right to be suspicious when you came into my office, Cozy. I see you've stolen the Alicorn amulet, too.
Starlight Glimmer, of course you'd show up to try and ruin my fun.
Well, whatever game you were planning on playing with these ponies, it ends now. I wonder how you got through the barrier.
What are you going to do about it? This little amulet makes me unstoppable.
We'll see about that. No, don't see about it. Where's Twilight? Why did you come by yourself, you fucking numbnut?
Heather, you might get your wish. Starlight Glimmer might be the first to die.
She's gonna die! Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I won't let you hurt them! Starlight's magic flashed bright. Her horn gave off excess sparks as she charged up a spell. Every pony stay back! We all did as we were told, getting as far away from Starlight and Cozy as possible.
Oh, that's adorable! But if you really want a challenge...
The amulet around Cozy's neck began to shine an unsettling bright red.
Then, challenge accepted. Look! A horn?
Oh, she's grown one.
Or she's got the aura of one. No, that's not possible.
Didn't think I'd have to show off so soon, but I guess I'll have to make an example out of you.
Starlight!
How much you wanna bet Starlight Glimmer is here because fucking Sunburst is here and she's desperate? Don't worry, I'll get out of this.
Now then, this is what happens to naughty ponies who try to get in my way.
Starlight's bubble shrank in size. Oh, this is gonna be gruesome. I had to try to help this pony. I tried to take a step forward, but this aura of malice coming from this magic bubble, it was like my body refused to move. At the corner of my eye, I saw everyone just as frozen. Everyone except...
Starlight, hang on, I'll get you out of there.
Don't worry about me. Just focus on Pop.
Starlight? No, you can't!
It all happened so suddenly. One moment Starlight was there, and the next, she was gone. What do you mean? Ah, no gore? Gay! I want to see some blood! Everybody was appalled at the gruesome sight. Well, I'm not seeing it! Stop crying, you pussy! Amidst the dreadful silence, sunburst sobs were the only noise that filled the ambiance. Are we only getting implied gore in this?
Yeah.
Might be.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy. I was hoping she'd put up more of a fight.
I wonder... I have a theory here, but I won't tell you.
Oh, well, that should prove that I'm not fooling around. Should any of you try to lay your hooves on me, you'll meet the same fate as her. Now let's go over the rules for our game, unless anybody wants to object.
I need to pee! Every pony was too shocked to protest.
Very well. Like I said, the only way to escape is to kill one of your friends. But that's not enough. A subsequent trial will be held, where you'll try to determine the identity of the killer. If they get caught, only they'll face punishment, and the rest of you will continue to live as normal. But if you fail to identify the killer, however, everyone besides the killer faces punishment, and they get to leave the dome. Sounds very simple if you ask me. Oh well, I've opened the rest of the building for you. Go ahead, explore, and settle in whenever you'd like.
You see, this is what I don't like about these freaking games. Is they're just pointless no-win situations. Like, you actually gotta be kind of mentally ill in order to come up with a concept like this.
I don't know. I found, you apparently say I'm neurotypical, and I enjoy these games because it's like murder mystery, but you know, you get more murder mystery and fun, like, crazy characters and shit.
I can understand murder mystery and the appeal. I don't understand Squid Game. And this is worse than Squid Game. I never watched. But
Squid Game was so much more blatant. Squid Game was blatant. Come on.
I don't know.
Have fun and happy killing.
I am pouring myself another glass of wine. I want to see where this goes.
We're probably going to end the stream soon.
Aw, everything felt heavier now. The air, the silence, the weight in my chest, it all pressed down on me like the walls of this place we were closing in.
The place we're closing in.
I looked around at the others, searching for something. Comfort, understanding, maybe even strength. Like I need the strength to get this fucking wine stopper in the fucking bottle. Shit. But all I saw were faces twisted with fear and despair. No one spoke. No one moved. It was like we'd all been frozen in the moment we saw Starlight disappear. Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Interesting choice of words there.
Yeah, no, you said pop. Like, did she explode? What's the dealio? I don't like implied gore.
But they said it was a gruesome sight. But we don't see a body.
So that's kind of the thing with Danganronpa, though, is that you do see corpses and, like, they're in their state stuff. Like, when someone got freaking, like, freaking Vlad the Impaler, but, like, 19 times over. You saw it. But, you know what, maybe that's just a me thing. And Cozy Glow, the way she was smiling like this was some twisted game she couldn't wait to play. That filly, if she even is a filly, held all the cards. Her words, her threats, the blood-red glow of that amulet. You know what? A lot of people would have less trouble with Cozy Glow being freaking, turned into stone if, like, they did do the baby doll thing with her. It's like, no, she looks like a filly, but she's actually 1,000 years old and she's a fucking psycho. But then that would be a whole other freaking... That would be a whole other thing to just throw into the canon, though. That's, like, a lot.
And, of course, Heather's Bay Trixie isn't on the chopping block.
Of course not. Because even Cozy Glow admits that she is perfection. Anyways. Click on, honey. The rules she laid out were simple, sickeningly... Why can't I say it? Sickeningly simple. Escape was possible, but the price? Nah, I'll kill someone right now.
You see, I feel like if all 15 of them had rushed her, she would not be able to focus on all 15. We could probably rush her, maybe lose a couple of people, and get that amulet off of her. Oh no! Wait, Frig, no, they can't. They can't. The only way the Alicorn amulet can come off is if the wearer takes it off, voluntarily. I mean, but they're not indestructible.
Well, you know the Alicorns could probably take like 12 people at once. Like freaking Twilight had all Alicorn magic, and she was still just like a perfect match for Tyrek. It's just way too much power. Take a life, then the less take the fall, and for what? Freedom? Survival? Now I could live with myself. I'd kill the most despicable amongst all of you. I'd kill Short Fuse and call it a day. What is Babseed's deal in this game? She just seems abnormally angsty.
You can't just kill Short Fuse. You gotta get away with it too.
Well, anybody could have killed him. Nobody liked him. Make it look like an accident.
Rusty is aiming for Zephyr.
You know what? That would also be like, everyone's like, well, we all kind of hated him. Fellow captives, potential allies, potential threats. I looked at the Earth Ponies first. Oh, we're dividing this by race? Okay. One stomped the floor, muttering curses under his breath. Another just stared at her own trembling hooves. They were supposed to be the strong ones, the grounded, dependable type. What the fuck? But right now, even they looked ready to break. Wow, okay. I guess I weren't doing much better. Light should have been their freedom, but here, it was a reminder of what they just lost. One moment, they were living their own lives. The next, forced into a twisted game. I wondered which one would be the first to fall from grace when fear takes over their body. I would say Zephyr, but Zephyr is reminding me of one character a lot from Danganronpa 1, and that makes me think he's probably going to live. Like, he's either going to be the first or he's not going to die at all, unfortunately.
Mm.
Then there were the unicorns. My kind. I could see the denial in their eyes, the same look I probably had myself right now. But deep down, we all knew the truth. Even our magic was useless here. All the knowledge, all the logic, all the spell work, none of that could explain what was happening.
Alden says I would die first. I'm not killing someone for freedom. Goji Lion is heading out. Have a good night, dude. And
I kind of cut it off right there, Brony, and I thought he was going to say, I'm not killing someone for free.
Read the whole thing, I was going to be like, wow, Heather.
Paladin, how much then? How much? How do minds fracture when pressed against the unthinkable? What compels a pony to hold to their values or succumb to corruption? If Cozy was to be believed, it would only be a matter of time until some pony finally decides to play along. Until then, it's me versus every pony.
Even Lyra.
Nah, Lyra's gonna try and stab us. She's gotta get back to Bon Bon.
So, I know that this was a demo. And I know that we're now done with the prologue. I don't know if there's anything past the prologue, so let's find out real quick. And if there is more, we'll continue that next week. I think
I
the
didn't
prologue
get to
was all
see
there was.
any. No gore. I want to see that hot pink blood. You give me that right now, bright kilter sot.
Alrighty then.
Also, if you need a voice actor, hit me up. I have a better setup than this. I use a sound booth for actual recording.
Mine specifically.
I use his. Watch my videos.
I am a delicious potato.
You are
swag, Brony.
Oh, there's a person named that. I'm sorry. I thought you were just saying something weird.
Nope. Paladin says you have problems, Heather.
Nah, I'd kill someone to get out of someplace. I'll kill someone right now. How much?
Smolder, are we done?
Oh my god!
Ugh, are we done? We've only been studying for 5...
Oh, Silverstream.
We've only been studying for 5 minutes, Smolder. But this sucks. Well, no one said that learning about friendship was easy. Yeah, but did it have to be so boring?
It's not so bad, Smolder.
You gotta be more surfer about it, honey.
Yeah, studying always better when Yoda with friends.
Oh, do I go to do a good Yoda, honey?
Yes. Now, what was Gallus's voice like again?
It was kind of like, yeah, a lot of things. Kind of like that.
Rusty says at least Heather didn't have the satisfaction of seeing Starlight's body. So there's that.
I feel cheated.
Yeah. So what was Gallus's voice like?
Gore. Yeah, it's kind of like a prepubescent dickwad is how I describe it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. A lot of things are better when I'm with you guys, and they're a lot more fun than studying. That's for sure.
Yeah, that'll work.
Well, after we're done studying, we can go do one of those fun things together. All right?
Yeah, that sounds good. I've been dying to go swimming at the lake again.
And deal with Yona doing cannonballs when I just want to take a nap by the water?
Now you're just being a bitch, Gallus.
Who's just jealous that Yak's best at splashing?
Oh yeah, I'd be good at splashing too if I was as freaking obese as you are.
She's not obese, honey. That's just how yaks are. That's a healthy yak right there. She's all yak.
Something on your mind, Silverstream?
Oh, it's nothing. I wanted to ask Counselor Starlight a question earlier today, but she wasn't in her office again.
Again?
Yeah, it's weird. I've been trying to see her for a week at this point, but she's just not around. That sounds strange.
She probably went off on one of those friendship missions or whatever our professors are usually going on about.
The ones where our homework becomes super easy?
You know it. A shame Starlight must have been called away instead of Professor Applejack.
Really? Professor Applejack is the hard one?
Must be important friendship mission if Counselor gone for so long.
Actually, now that I think about it, has anyone seen Cozy Glow lately? I haven't seen her around much either.
Not since last week, I think. Yeah, I haven't seen her in or out of class either.
You think she got called away for the same friendship quest? Starlight and Cozy Glow on a friendship quest?
Maybe she got some pony sickness or something.
This is going on a lot longer than I expected it to.
She's always been...
Oh, well, it's probably just some stuff.
She's been so dedicated to learning all about friendship, I don't think she'd want to miss out on any lessons if she could help it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They'll turn up eventually. Well, I hope Cozy's good with makeup work, because I'm not helping her with all that.
That's not what good friends supposed to do, Gallus.
Oh, well.
I think that was just kind of trying to show, like, when people go missing, this is probably what people assume. They're like, oh, maybe they're sick, maybe they're this, maybe they're that. Especially a pony like take Moondancer, for instance. The only person that's going to be, like, super concerned is maybe her sister. But that depends on how often she corresponds with her sister. Because a librarian might think, oh, maybe she moved. Oh, like, it's not like someone who works at a place that you go to often. They might notice you're not coming by, but they're not going to immediately suspect anything. They're not going to call a wellness check. They're not going to do something like that. Her sister might be like, I haven't heard from my sister in a week, but maybe Moondancer only calls once a month. So that's when the freaking alarm bells would be ringing. Lyra would be someone, if she's missing, immediately it's noticed because we already know she has a close bond with, like, Bonbon. She has a lot of close friendships. That's someone people are going to know is missing, along with freaking Fancy Pants, because that's for a different kind of reason. He's an affluent person in his community. If he suddenly doesn't start attending events, people notice he's gone. So in this case, maybe it's trying to convey, hey, if you go missing, people might just start excusing it. Some other characters that might be harder to say. I will say Sunburst, no one's going to know if he's missing. He's a hermit. He doesn't come out of his house.
So let's see here. Christian said, actually, the creators did say they were going to put a gore scene, but they didn't have time. There was going to be one in the next chapter, I think. I know this because I'm in the Discord.
Oh, tell them I love their work. I was really looking forward to seeing Starlight get pummeled, though. If they have a Patreon and they, like, post a concept, let me know and I will join the Patreon.
You're sick in the head, Heather.
What? No, what? It's like half the point of Danganronpa. It's gore, mystery, fucking, there's a bear.
Well, apparently, though, we're at the end of the game for this. So, and that kind of sucks.
It was neurotypical.
I don't know. You're freaking weird. So that kind of sucks because we did get one new viewer who just, Breakfast Man, who just likes Danganronpa. He was probably looking forward to more something like this, but well, at least he now knows where to go to find the fan project and maybe interact with the Brony fandom a little bit more as well. And hopefully
when they
we'll
release a new if they release a new installment of it, I want to be made aware immediately. I enjoyed this.
Well, that was, and I always like supporting like Brony fan projects.
Anyway. You're not even in the meat and potatoes of the game. You're not even introduced to the trial system yet, Brony. The trial system!
Yeah, that's crazy. You'd think you'd think that would be part of it.
Well, no,
there
was like, the first, the prologue is just like, hey, where am I? What's going on? Who are all these people? What's the dealio?
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed us watching us play the game. Until next time, probably next week, for whatever else we decide to do. Stay safe, God bless, and we'll see you then. Say goodnight.